How you doing? I'm Jamie and welcome to this week's edition of Mojo. We've got absolutely loads coming up on today's show for you. We'll be talking to one of NUI Maynooth's most popular society's presidents, Christine, who will be talking about the LGBT society, which is the Lesbian, Gay and Bisexual and Transgender society. We'll also be talking about losing the extra weight you might have put on over Christmas with the help of Naas Health Fitness, who'll be giving you advice on keeping the weight off for good. We'll also be joined in the studio by one of Kildare's leading bands, who have been plugging away since 2008, and in 2009 they had their self-titled EP released. It's Juliets Rescue. We're joined with Juliets Rescue, this band. How are you getting on, guys? Welcome to the show. Tell us a bit about the band. What exactly kind of music do you play and that kind of thing?
You get that. We play kind of indie alternative music.
Okay.
Yeah, it varies in style. I think we're a pretty versatile band. We'd all listen to completely different bands. Our drummer here listens to a lot of metal, but our bassist would listen to a lot of indie. I'd listen to, I don't know, bands from like The Killers and...
So you've got a whole kind of variety of things.
Yeah, huge.
And you throw that all into the mix for your own music?
Yeah, it all kind of comes in. We played at the Hot Press new band.
Okay.
And I was only 18 at the time. It was like... Oh, it was incredible.
Terrifying?
Yeah, incredible but terrifying at the same time.
And have you had much reaction since then? Because you've had an EP out last year and that kind of thing, so you've been plugging away and been busy.
Yeah, we've been slowly gathering fans as we go, really.
And any plans for an album or anything like that, are you?
Yeah, we're working on that.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it'd be this year. Like, there's no like due date like we've released yet, but like we're looking around for like studios. Like we met with a producer the other day in like Westland Studios, like.
Oh, very good.
And we were thinking of like going up north again, but like we're still like looking around stuff.
And what's big for you this year in 2011? What's it kind of mean for you? What are you going to be doing?
Well, the album's going to be the biggest thing.
You're busy doing that.
Once we record that, well, we don't know when we are, but we're working hard on it at the moment. But we'd like to play all the festivals again, so like Oxygen, if we can get it again, and maybe a tour after. We just want to promote the album as much as possible, really.
Any gig shenanigans, anything ever crazy happening at a gig or behind the scenes or anything like that, really? Where does everyone look at me? Where does everyone look at you? Is there a story there now?
Oh my gosh. What are the listeners? The terrace? No, we're talking.
The terrace out, so.
Yeah, you can cut. I'm serious.
There's a lot of different roles in writing the songs, I presume, or does one person do it, or does one person make the tea, or...
Yeah, I make the tea, they write music and I just look good on stage. No, we all just kind of bring our own parts. We write the music and then Dara puts the vocals on top of it, like the lyrics on top of it. But Mark and Owen really come up with the...
It usually starts with guitars.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually. And then we'll bring our guitar parts to the drummer, and then he'll come up with some great beats and...
I'll bring habits.
After nothing too sugars. Where can you find you? Where on the internet? Is there a website? Is there music?
Everything. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
You're all over the shops here.
Yeah,
MySpace.
Yeah.
Well, lads, thanks a million for coming into the show.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best for 2011. Cheers.
Thanks very much. Thanks. Boom.
It's that time of year again where everyone wants to get those New Year's resolutions going, a bit more healthy, a bit more fit. So we're in Naas Health Fitness to kind of get some advice on things you can do at home. Simple kind of techniques. Nikki, you're going to talk us through those techniques today.
Yeah.
So Nikki, what are the most important things that people should be aware of before they start exercising?
Basically, with any exercise, if you're going to start something that you haven't done before, it's a good idea to just pop down to your GP and get medical clearance.
Okay.
If you're performing an exercise and you feel any chest pain, if you feel faint or dizzy, it's a clear signal that you should actually stop. Any exercise that you're doing, the way that I describe it to clients is it should feel like kind of, ooh. If it feels ow, it means that you shouldn't be doing it, so that's your body's way of telling you to stop doing what you're doing.
Perfect.
For this exercise, Leanne's using a medicine ball. You could use anything that you have at home really that's weighted. Just when you're doing this type of exercise, you'll be working the fronts of the thigh, the backs of the thigh, your bum. You'd also work your shoulders as you push the medicine ball up above your head.
And if you have a bad back, this next exercise is good for it because you're working your back a bit?
It wouldn't necessarily be specifically good for your back if you're focused on connecting your core while you're doing it. So basically pulling your belly button in towards your spine as you're doing the movement, it creates kind of a protective layer of muscle that would protect your back. This exercise would mainly focus on legs, bums, and then upper body. It would focus on arms and shoulders.
And because of those parts of the body, is this for guys and girls, or is it?
Yep, both.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. To make it more difficult, you'd obviously use a heavier weight, or you could move a little bit faster when you're doing it. What you're trying to do is make sure that you maintain control throughout the movement. As you can see, when Leanne's going down and up there, she's going down to 90 degrees, and then the med ball's being pushed up above her head. She's trying to keep a soft elbow as she's doing that, and as much as she can, she's focused on keeping this area here really tight as she does the movement.
How often would you want us to do that? If we were to do it at home to kind of get results, how quick and how often?
Obviously, the amount of exercise that you put in will depend on the results that you get. You'd be looking to do this maybe every other day if you were doing it at home. You shouldn't find that it's so tough that you end up feeling pain or anything after doing it. So you're looking to make sure that you get a workout, that you build up a little bit of a sweat, but it's mainly
breaking yourself in, really, isn't it? It's
just exactly. It's mainly about focusing on the movement. So every other day would be fine.
Perfect. Talk us through this. What's going on here now?
So this one is going into a lunge position. You're using the medicine ball again. As you're stepping forward there, you're getting a workout for the lower body. Again, we're focused on keeping the core connected. Leanne's making sure that when she steps forward, she keeps her upper body as upright as possible. Tummy button pulled in towards your spine. And then with the upper body, she's twisting towards the side, which means that she's getting a workout for the obliques as well.
These all seem like really things you can do at home, easy enough.
Really easy movements, yeah. They're much more about function. So these are the types of things that you would be doing on a daily basis anyway. You're constantly bending to pick things up.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's actually a functional form of fitness.
Very good. How many of these would you recommend us do? Like, would you do 10, 15 in a go?
You'd be looking to do a certain number of repetitions for a certain number of sets. So if you're trying to get just a little bit more tone, you'd be looking to do 12 to 15 repetitions of these, and if you could try and do 2 sets. What you're looking for is just the point where you start to feel as if you're working out. Nothing that's too intense, but obviously you need to feel it as well.
In the bed the next day.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm joined with Christine from the LGBT from NUI Maynooth. Christine, you're very welcome to the show.
Thanks very much
for coming in. You're the president of the society.
Yep, I'm president.
Tell us a bit about the LGBT and what's involved in it.
Well, there's everything involved with the society. I mean, it represents lesbian, gay, transgender and bisexual members of NUI Maynooth and all of its affiliates. And also, you don't have to be gay to join the society, obviously. Like everyone and anyone is welcome to join.
Very good.
We do everything from nights out to coffee meetings, book clubs. The list is endless. We do workshops for our members as well.
And you do a lot of awareness raising as well, kind of making people in the college that aren't part of the society aware, I presume.
Yeah, loads of petition signings, everything like that. We campaign for gay marriage, we campaign on MSM blood bans, stuff like that. So anywhere that the gay community is facing discrimination, we kind of stand up for.
And things like, as a resource for students that haven't come out and things like that, is there a kind of advice and stuff for students?
Yeah, it's really hard when you first come to college, obviously. Yeah. And it's kind of the people's first chance to be themselves. So
and first time to meet. Some people have never met a gay lesbian person
especially
before.
if that person is gay themselves.
Yeah.
And so we have coming out workshops and stuff like that throughout the semester, and we try our best to kind of make new members feel welcome. So we'd have closed coffee meetings so that if they're not comfortable with everybody else knowing that they're in the gay society, then they can kind of keep it under wraps.
Very good. And what kind of events do you do? Like, you obviously take part in Pride, which is the big one, and things like that, and gay prom or anything like that, but what other things go on?
Well, we'd kind of get involved in any kind of national campaign, like LGBT Noise had a March for Marriage, and we encourage all our members to get involved in that. We have a culture club, so
very good.
Yeah, so we'd look at sort of gay literature and different films and stuff like that, and kind of have a big nerdy discussion about it. And we have our own Pride as well.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
in the college. Yeah, that's cool.
So we'd have our own little parade and stuff like that, and we'd get involved in USI's pink training as well.
Oh, very good. That's the big Cork weekend, isn't it? It's going to be very good.
It's excellent, yeah.
And we might be getting hopefully our first country to get a president that's gay, Senator Norris, which would be fantastic. It would mean a lot for the country, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. We had Senator Norris out last year.
Did you?
Yeah, and he's just an inspiration. So he definitely has my vote anyway.
I think he's got very many people's votes.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Well, thanks many for coming in and talking to us about the LGBT. It's a fantastic society, and any advice, any information, they can hit up your Facebook page or anything like that?
Anybody that wants to get involved in the society can either email us at lgbt@noomsu.com.
Okay.
Or they can get involved in our Facebook page or anything like that. Just drop us a line.
Perfect. So, thanks many for coming in. Cheers. Thank you.
So, do you support same-sex marriage?
Yeah, I think everyone should be free to choose whatever they want. It's not up to us to put parameters on it.
Yep. And do you know your friends they have problems coming out, or?
Yeah, a couple of them have. A couple of them were kind of, we all knew before it kind of became public knowledge, I guess. It was kind of just waiting for them to come out, but I don't think any of them really struggled with it once it did happen. It was more the fear of actually doing it than anything that happened to them once they had come out. So yeah,
it's great for promoting the lesbian, gay, and transsexual, all that crack. Just because a lot of people don't know much about it, and a lot of people are very ignorant towards that subject as well. So they're just raising awareness is very good, I think, for especially because Maynooth has a very big gay population, I guess you could say. So it's good that they're raising awareness and that there isn't the ignorance that there might have been a few years back.
It's an exceptionally good society, and their events are always fantastically fun and entertaining and whatnot.
I think the civil partnership is a load of bollocks, and that marriage should just be made legal for gay people. Like, it's a bit stupid, but there's really no difference with civil partnership. But it's a step in the right direction, I suppose.
That's all from today's show. Thanks Maynooth for watching, and thanks to all the guests in the studio today. See you next time.
Checking just in case. I'm elated, baby. Freedom, one green light away, and I just can't wait.